The Food and Agriculture Organization is conducting a structured training for actors in the areas of food safety. According to the organization, there is an alarming rate of food-related diseases, with more than 90 million people known as victims in Africa. The latest training in the coal outskirts of Banjo will help participants to be able to detect risk of food-borne diseases. Aisha Tamba was there and filed in this report.
The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization held its second training season on agriculture for economic growth on Thursday. The meeting revealed objectives of the project with a view to improve food safety in the Gambia. Louis Ajenian Sintin, coordinator of the Agriculture for Economic Growth project, says that food safety has been a major development concern in a view that 91 million are victims of foodborne diseases in Africa. The focus in the Gambia, she said, is to check on the quality of food supply, which is in line with the agency's mandate in the promotion of good health.
In the Gambia, food safety is a major development and economic issue, as well as a major public health concern. Foodborne diseases are an important cause of morbidity and mortality, and a significant impediment to socio-economic development worldwide, and particularly in Africa. According to the 2015 WHO Foodborne Disease Burden Epidemiology Reference Group report, foodborne disease resulted in 600 million cases of related illness and 420,000 deaths in 2010.
The program manager of the European Union delegation to the Gambia, Delwyn Sexton, says the project intends to reduce the migration crisis by promoting growth and empowerment opportunities. Mr. Sexton added that the UN donated more than $1 million in support of Gambia's food safety and quality development.
Risk profiles related to food from fish processing, crop and livestock production provide contextual and background information about the potential risk when a food and hazard are combined. The profiles assist producers and regulators to make decisions about further action necessary to improve food quality. For example, aflatoxin in groundnuts has in the past been the subject of many rapid alerts on exports arriving in the European Union because they were deemed risky for human consumption. This eventually led to the cessation of exports and the loss of a major export earner for the Gambia.
Director of Scientific Affairs at Food Safety and Quality Authority, hoped that the training will equip participants with skills to identify major risks and hazards for foodborne diseases. He also emphasized some of the critical terms of the project, saying that the process needed is a scientific approach.
And this is why when FAO, through the EU-funded project, came to the authority for support, this issue of capacity building for the scientific and the Food Control Directorate, officers of the Scientific and Food Control Directorate, was flat, the issue of training them on risk profiling, risk assessment, and risk management. The authority is also very much conscious that in tackling this work, the authority will not be able to do it alone. The authority must collaborate with the respective stakeholders in the country. This is why also you will see that in addition to the staff of the authority, there are other staff coming from key institutions also taking part in this training.
FAO programs in the Gambia supports the government to maximize crop domestic food products and benefits to farmers. It also strengthens the livestock industry to support the idea of food self-sufficiency. For iAfrica, I am Aissatou Tamba.